Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the English Podcast. I'm your host, Jason, and I'm so happy you're here with us today.
And I'm Julia, your co-host. Thanks for joining us. We are really excited about today's topic because it's something that can truly change your English learning journey.
That's right. Today, we're talking about why reading is so important, especially when you're learning English. Whether you're a beginner or someone trying to improve your fluency, reading can help you in so many ways.
Yes, reading helps you learn new words, understand grammar naturally, and even makes you a better speaker and writer. It's one of the easiest and most powerful tools for learning English.
Exactly. And don't worry, we'll explain everything step by step. We'll talk about how reading helps you, what types of books or materials are good for you, how to build a reading habit, and how to deal with challenges when reading.
We'll also share some of our own stories and tips to help you enjoy reading, even if it feels difficult right now. Because trust me, we've been there too.
Before we dive in, I want to share a quick memory. When I first started learning another language, I bought a children's book. It was simple, but I learned so many words just from that one little book.
That's a great tip, Jason. I remember reading short English stories with pictures when I was younger. It made learning so much fun and less stressful.
So, if you're ready to become a better English speaker and build strong language skills, this episode is for you. Let's get started and explore the world of reading.
Grab your notebook, relax, and let's talk about why reading is one of the best things you can do to improve your English.
All right, let's dive into the heart of today's topic, the value of reading when you're learning English.
Yes, reading is such a powerful way to improve your English. When you read regularly, your brain gets used to how English works. The grammar, the sentence structure, the way words are used in context.
Exactly. And one of the biggest benefits is vocabulary. When you read, you see new words again and again. You don't just memorize them, you understand how they're used.
That's so true. Let's say you read a sentence like, "She was exhausted after work." Even if you don't know the word exhausted, the sentence helps you understand that it means very tired.
Yes, and reading gives you these kinds of examples all the time. It's like learning from real-life situations, without needing a teacher.
Another thing is grammar. Some learners don't like studying grammar rules, but when you read a lot, you start to feel what sounds right and what doesn't, naturally.
Right. You might not know the rule, but your brain learns the pattern. For example, after seeing sentences like she goes and he runs, you start to understand subject-verb agreement just by exposure.
That's what makes reading different from just memorizing. You see the language in context, not just on a list.
Also, reading helps improve your pronunciation too, especially if you try reading out loud. Even if you're not sure how to pronounce everything, it helps build fluency and rhythm.
And it builds confidence. The more you read, the more you understand. And when you understand more, you feel braver when speaking or writing.
You know, I once had a student who was very shy to speak in English, but after she started reading short stories every day, she became more confident. Her vocabulary improved, and she started using full sentences naturally.
That's amazing. Reading really gives you the tools to speak and write better. And it's something you can do on your own, at your own speed.
And you don't need to read long books. Even short texts, like news articles, blog posts, or simple stories, can help a lot.
So remember, reading is not just for fun. It's a smart way to grow your English skills every single day.
That's the value of reading. It teaches you so much, and it fits into your daily life. It's like having a teacher in your hands anytime you open a book.
Coming up next, we'll talk about the best kinds of reading materials for English learners, especially if you're just starting out.
Stay with us. So now that we've talked about how reading helps you learn English, let's look at something just as important. What should you read?
Great question. Many learners think they need to read big novels or textbooks to improve their English, but the truth is, you don't. You can start small.
Absolutely. If you're a beginner, it's best to read something simple and interesting. One of the best options is children's books. They use easy vocabulary and short sentences.
Yes, I always recommend children's books to beginners. They're fun, easy to understand, and often include pictures that help you guess the meaning of words.
Another great choice is graded readers. These are books made specially for English learners. They come in different levels, from beginner to advanced, and usually include a glossary to help with new words.
Exactly. Graded readers are perfect because they are written using only the grammar and vocabulary you already know. That means less frustration and more enjoyment.
And let's not forget comics or graphic novels. They're full of pictures and dialogue, so they're great for understanding conversations and expressions in context.
I love that. Comics also show natural English, how people talk in real life. You can learn a lot of informal language from them.
Now, if you like short reads, you can also try online articles, blogs, or even news websites for learners. Many websites like BBC Learning English or VOA Learning English provide easy articles made for language learners.
Yes, and there are many mobile apps that offer short reading lessons daily. Some even let you click on a word to see the translation or hear how it's pronounced.
So, when choosing something to read, here are a few tips. 1. Pick a topic you like, maybe sports, food, or travel. 2. Make sure it's not too hard. If you don't understand anything, it's probably too difficult. 3. Don't worry about finishing a book. Even a page or two a day is great.
Exactly. And remember, reading should feel fun, not like a test. If it's boring or too hard, you'll stop. But if you enjoy it, you'll keep going.
And that's the key. Find something simple, fun, and helpful. And just start.
Coming up next, we'll talk about how reading doesn't only help with English, it also helps in everyday life and builds useful skills.
That's right. Stay with us. There's so much more to discover. All right, so we've talked about how reading helps you learn English. But reading is not just useful for learning a language. It's also super helpful in real life.
That's right. Reading helps you in so many daily situations, like reading signs, menus, emails, or even messages on your phone.
Exactly. Imagine you're at a restaurant and you can read the menu in English. Or you're at the airport and you understand the signs. That makes life a lot easier, doesn't it?
Yes. And in today's world, we're always reading, on social media, websites, or when shopping online. If you can read in English, you can understand so much more of the world around you.
Also, many jobs today need basic reading skills. If you can read instructions, emails, or reports in English, it helps you work better and faster.
And reading helps you stay informed. You can read the news, learn about what's happening in other countries, or understand global events. That's really important in today's connected world.
Another big benefit is that reading makes you a more independent person. You don't always need someone to explain things. You can read and understand them by yourself.
Yes, and that builds confidence. When you can read something and understand it, you feel proud. You believe in yourself more.
And here's another benefit, not just for your brain, but also your heart. Reading can help you relax. Many people read before bed to calm their minds.
So true. Reading can reduce stress and help you sleep better. It's like a quiet friend that takes you to another world for a little while.
So to sum it up, reading helps you in everyday life. It helps you understand signs, menus, and messages. It supports your work and studies. It keeps you informed, and it even makes you feel calm and happy.
That's the power of reading. It's not just for the classroom, it's for life.
Coming up next, we'll share some simple tips to help you build a reading habit, even if you're busy or new to reading in English.
Stick with us. We're here to help you make reading a fun and easy part of your daily routine.
Welcome back. So now that we know how important reading is, let's talk about something really practical. How can you make reading a daily habit?
Yes, this is where many learners get stuck. They know reading is good, but they say, I don't have time or I forget. But the truth is, you don't need a lot of time to start.
That's right. You can start with just 5 or 10 minutes a day, maybe after you wake up or before you go to sleep. Find a time that works best for you.
Exactly. And try to make it part of your routine. For example, if you drink tea or coffee in the morning, read something short while you sip your drink.
Another tip is keep your reading material close. Maybe carry a small book or use an app on your phone so you can read when you're waiting for a bus or standing in line.
Yes, little moments during the day can become reading time. You don't need a full hour, you just need to build the habit.
Also, choose things you enjoy. If you like sports, read sports news. If you like cooking, read recipes in English. When you enjoy what you're reading, it doesn't feel like homework.
Another helpful trick is to set a small goal. For example, I will read one short story a week or I will read 5 pages a day. Goals help you stay motivated.
Right. And if you like tracking progress, use a notebook or app to write down what you read. It feels good to see your progress grow.
And don't worry about understanding every word. That's normal. Just try to understand the main idea. If a word comes up many times, you can look it up.
Here's something I tell my students. It's okay to read slowly. You're learning. Even native speakers don't read fast all the time.
That's great advice. And if you can, try reading out loud sometimes. It helps your speaking too.
So let's review some easy tips to make reading a daily habit. Start small, 5 to 10 minutes a day. Pick a time that fits your day. Read topics you enjoy. Set simple reading goals. Don't stress about understanding everything, and most of all, keep going.
Reading a little every day makes a big difference over time.
Coming up next, we'll talk about how reading also helps improve your writing and speaking skills.
Yes, you'll see how reading and other skills are connected, so don't miss it.
All right, welcome back. So far, we've talked about how to build a reading habit and why it matters. But let's be honest, reading in English isn't always easy.
That's true. Many learners face challenges. Some feel frustrated, some feel bored, and some just don't know where to start. But don't worry, we've all been there, and you're not alone.
Let's look at some of the most common problems English learners face when trying to read. And more importantly, how to overcome them.
The first challenge is I don't understand many words. This is very common. When you see too many new words, it's easy to feel lost.
Yes, but here's the solution. Don't stop every time you see a new word. Just keep reading and try to understand the meaning from the context. Only look up the word if it's very important.
Exactly. Over time, you'll start to guess the meaning of words naturally. That's how you build your vocabulary.
Another challenge. Reading is boring. Some learners feel sleepy or unmotivated when reading. The truth is, it's probably the wrong material.
Right. If the book or article is too hard or the topic is not interesting, you'll stop. So always choose something fun, simple, and exciting for you.
Here's another one. I don't have time. We get it. People are busy. But you don't need an hour. Start with just 5 minutes a day. Read while waiting for a bus or before you sleep.
Even small moments can help. A little reading every day is better than a lot of reading once a month.
What about this one I read? but I forget everything.
That's a good one. The answer is take small notes. After reading, write down 3 new words or 1 short summary. This helps your brain remember.
Also, try to talk or write about what you read. Tell a friend or write a few sentences. That way, you use the language actively.
Another tip is to reread. Don't be afraid to read the same story again. It helps you understand better the second time.
So, to recap, here are the common reading challenges and how to fix them. Don't know many words. Keep going, guess meaning, and look up later. Bored when reading. Choose topics you love. No time? Just read for 5 minutes a day. Forget what you read? Take notes, reread, or talk about it.
Exactly. Reading is a journey. There are ups and downs, but if you keep going, you'll get better day by day.
Coming up next, we'll give you some great book and app recommendations to help you get started easily and enjoyably.
You won't want to miss this. These tools can make your reading experience much more fun and successful.
Welcome back. Now let's talk about something exciting. Fun and creative ways to enjoy reading.
Yes, reading doesn't always have to mean sitting down with a big book. There are many fun ways to read and learn at the same time.
Let's start with one of my favorites, reading out loud. This is great for your speaking and pronunciation. Just take a short story or article and read it out loud to yourself.
That's a great idea. You can even record yourself reading and then listen. It's a fun way to hear how you sound and improve your fluency.
Here's another fun activity, reading with a partner. You can read a short dialogue with a friend. One person takes one role, and the other takes the second. Like a little play.
Yes, and if you don't have a partner, you can even read both roles yourself. It's silly, but it helps with practice and builds confidence.
Another idea is to draw what you read. After reading a short story or paragraph, try drawing the scene. This helps you understand and remember the story better.
Oh, that's fun. You can also do a word hunt. Choose 5 new words from what you read and make sentences with them, or use them to create a short story of your own.
That's great for writing practice, too. And here's a simple one read and acted out. After reading a story, act out the characters. Use your body, your face, your voice.
Yes, kids do this naturally, and it's a great way for adults to have fun with reading, too.
How about reading challenges? You can give yourself small reading goals like read 3 stories this week or read 1 news article every day.
I love that. You can even make it a game. Give yourself a star or reward for each goal you complete. It keeps you excited to read more.
So here are some creative reading ideas to try. Read out loud. Act out the story. Draw the scene. Do a word hunt. Read with a friend or partner. Create reading challenges for yourself.
When reading is fun, you'll want to do it more often, and that's the key to success.
Up next, we'll talk about something really inspiring, how reading can actually change your life.
Yes, reading is not just about learning. It's about growing, dreaming, and becoming the best version of yourself. Don't miss this part.
We've talked about a lot today, from why reading is important, to fun ways to enjoy it, and even how to overcome challenges. But now, let's end with something from the heart.
Yes, reading is more than just learning English. It's about opening your mind, discovering new worlds, and becoming a better version of yourself.
That's true. When you read, you grow. You don't just learn new words. You learn new ideas, new cultures, and even new ways to think.
And remember, you don't have to be perfect. You don't need to understand every word. What's important is that you keep going.
Yes, don't give up. Even if it feels hard at the beginning, every page you read brings you one step closer to fluency.
So make reading a part of your life. Even just 5 to 10 minutes a day can create a big change over time.
Read what you love. Read with joy. Read with curiosity. And most of all, believe in yourself. You can do this.
Absolutely. You are stronger than you think. English is a journey, and reading is one of the best tools to help you succeed.
And we're here with you every step of the way. Keep listening, keep learning, and most importantly, keep reading.
Thanks for joining us today. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, share it with a friend, and try one of the reading tips we shared.
Until next time, stay curious, stay motivated, and keep reading.